The Obcast?
No, it's not the Obcast.
It's gonna
be
the Obcast.
It's catching on. I like the Obcast.
The Obcast.
The Obcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it like
works.
Yeah, and it doesn't acknowledge Joad's existence, only mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm power hungry like that. Yeah, how we feeling, boys?
Do we start?
Yeah.
Nice. Feeling good.
I'm giving you the silent treatment for right now.
Okay. Joad's skin's looking good. How's the sleep schedule going?
Shitty.
Actually, I don't know. Right here. Uh-oh.
Oh, couple pimples?
I've never seen that on Joad before.
My life's a mess.
Oh, dude, one time I saw a girl, and she had, like, a sticker on her face. It was like a star. It was like a yellow star. And she wasn't in 3rd grade. She was, like, an adult girl. And I would later find out that it's a thing called a pimple patch. And it helps you with, like, your pimples.
They're just too insecure to deal with it for a couple of days.
Literally. Me out here, I've got this, like, rash thing going on my nose. Still looking good.
And I'm just ugly. There's no patch for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're only one person here, though, with a girlfriend.
The game's the game.
Game's the game.
I guess I am.
Cool. Minute 30 in. Sean's already on his phone. By the way, guys, can I introduce you to special guest, Sean Beeferman?
Woo! I live here, too.
Our roommate. Our favorite Jew.
I live here, too.
Our favorite ginger.
Jew. Best athlete Jew ever.
Trying to just dive in immediately.
Speaking of.
Alright, I guess.
Speaking of athletes,
we're going to get into
start
it.
with the predictions.
We're going to save Jews for last.
Oh, okay. Because we're the worst.
So, we here have collected a list of... We've made lists of, like, top 5 blank athletes. So, we all made a list for top 5 white athletes. And then we each have our own minority athlete list that we've created. Sean did Jews because he's Jewish. Joy did Muslims because he's Muslim. And I did women because Indians aren't good at sports.
Because you love women.
Because I love women. Yeah. I'm like totally feminist. And anyone who knows me would definitely call me feminist. Right, guys?
100%.
Yeah, you're on the line, but we'll let it slide this time.
On the line. I'll take it because I'm not a feminist. How shall we decide who goes first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tap.
We're doing white first? White people?
Okay, we're going to go greatest women of all time first.
Bruh.
Greatest women athletes of all time.
I don't know any women athletes.
First.
Well, it's Obby's list.
Oh,
it's my list. You're about to find out.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, number 5. We got Lindsey Vonn.
The skier?
The skier. Olympic skier. Won a couple medals.
Like I said, I didn't know any women, and then I was just like, oh, it's the skier. That's cool.
Lindsey Vonn, okay.
Also, really good looking. Just throwing that in.
Did she like tear ACL?
Like Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I think her like
quality.
Didn't she retire recently?
Yeah, her whole like shtick is that she got super injured and then she came back to win medals. That was like her thing.
I don't think she really won much after she came back. Or did she?
I thought she did all the winning after she came back.
4 gold. I don't know, and I don't feel like looking it up.
Yeah.
Women are a minority, right? There's more men than women.
No,
I don't know.
That warrants a goo.
Oh, by the way, 8 billion population. You know, woohoo! You woohoo!
Oh, that's true.
Still no one for me. I mean, I think there's more women actually.
No, there's 44 million more males than females in the population.
Always on top, bro.
Thanks, China.
Win and everything.
Okay. Yeah, great athlete, Lindsey Vonn. Okay.
What number is that? 5?
That was number 5. At number 4, we have whoever the greatest NBA or WNBA player is, because apparently they can't decide. I looked at like 3 lists. It's like all different. Mm-hmm. So there's like a dog fight for greatest WNBA.
What is it between like Sue Bird?
Sue Bird. We got Lisa Leslie. She's like the Shaq.
Bro, Sue Bird's the GOAT, but she has never won an MVP.
I was gonna say Diana Taurasi.
0-time MVP. Sue Bird.
Oh, she never won an MVP?
I'm pretty sure she never won an MVP.
Really?
I feel like that takes her out.
Really? Honestly, I don't care about MVP. I think playoffs matter more.
Well, how many chips she got?
A lot.
Well, compared to the others? She has the most.
So I think Diana has 4. I'm not sure. I think Lisa Leslie. I think she has 4. Tamika Catchings is under. Well, the thing about she's like LeBron. She has less chips, but she does everything.
She's like a guard.
She's a forward.
Oh.
Like LeBron.
I feel like all the best women NBA players are all just like forwards though, because they got to be physically imposing.
Well, Diana and Sue are guards. So is Candace Parker.
Really?
Candace Parker is a guard?
She's like 6'7".
I'm
I
not
feel
gonna lie,
like.
I just made that up. That warrants a goog.
WNBA.
Well, she definitely understands the game like a point guard. If you like listen to her commentary, she is a forward. So you know what? I think the WNBA needs to put out like a list. Who's the best?
ESPN should do their list like they do for the men.
I don't think they care enough to make a list.
Yeah. They probably do have a list. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like in the archives.
Maybe I missed
All right,
it.
next athlete.
Okay, at number 3, we've got. Oh, that's weird. Okay, at number 3, we've got Simone Biles.
Oh.
Simone Biles.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a juicy one. I know that one too.
Yeah, I did think about her when you initially told me.
Greatest gymnast of all time, apparently. I don't know. I don't watch gymnastics.
Sure.
They don't last long. Like, they only do 1 or 2 Olympics and then they're done.
They've had short careers,
Yeah, like, no one goes past 30.
like cartel members.
Like,
Sure.
it's so
Well,
demanding.
I'm just saying it's like a short career.
It's so demanding on flexibility and stuff that it's just like, you don't last.
I'm sure, and they have like their cores are just built out. Like
Yeah.
it's like a sack of cement.
Yeah.
A very toned sack
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
cement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would assume.
Okay, at number 2, this one might be controversial, but I just think this chick is so dominant that she's already here. Katie Ledecky,
That's
The
facts.
swimmer?
the swimmer.
Dude,
She-
I remember.
she is
I
crazy.
remember watching the Olympics, and she lapped everybody.
Yeah,
she was up by like. So much.
Yeah, it was like the 800. It was a pretty far
It
distance
was.
too. And she was
It was
destroying.
ridiculous. It was.
she
ridiculous.
destroys everyone in every race she's in.
Does she have the
Just-
most medals for a women swimmer?
I don't know if
Probably.
She's been around that long. She's only been like what 2 Olympics.
I think
that.
I don't know if she won the 100 meter. I don't know if she's I think she's like one of the top speed racers, but she's not like Pat. But like distance swimming, she's like by far like a wide margin, just like way better than everyone else.
No, I mean it's when you watch it, just undeniable greatness.
Okay.
Yeah, and then number 1, we know who it is.
Serena
Williams. Yeah.
That didn't even come to my head. I was not thinking.
No, just no competition for Serena. Not yet. Katie, maybe. Soon.
She ruled for like 2 decades.
What about Chloe Kim, snowboarding girl?
Chloe Kim.
Only one winter sport athlete makes the list. We're capping it out.
So, that was women. Who wants to go next?
For what?
Minority list.
Oh,
Their list. Who wants to share their list?
what? If like Jewish? You want to do me the Jewish?
Yeah,
one?
let's do the Jews.
All right, let's do the Jews. It's not gonna be super long because I don't know too much about these people.
You have 5?
I got 5.
You have them ranked?
I got 6 actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got an honorable
You can
mention.
I do have
in there.
honorable mentions.
All right.
Honorable mentions. Cool.
All right, we're gonna start with our honorable mention.
Okay.
Number 6, Mark Spitz, also a swimmer.
A swimmer.
And was originally known as one of the greatest swimmers ever.
Until Michael came along. Is he from the U.S.?
Until Michael came along. No, this motherfucker is like old as shit. He was the most successful athlete at the 1972 Summer Olympics. Yeah, he was born in 1950. So I think there were other swimmers that came before Michael Phelps. But
They
yeah,
were better than Mark Spitz.
yeah, but yeah, he got some golds. He was nasty.
It's like the Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, something like that. All right,
Body count
number
inside.
5. I have Benny Friedman. Benny Friedman is the GOAT. Just now, I
Is this a
forgot. No, I'm pretty sure he's like a football player. But Benny Friedman. He's a Hall of Famer. He's like the first Jewish guy in the Hall of Fame for football.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, what position did he play?
Sounds like an O lineman.
Give me a second, because I'm not super familiar with Jews in sports.
Benny. Yeah,
So-
no guy named Benny was like under 120 pounds.
Benjamin, come over here.
Benny Friedman. He was a football player,
fat
coach. Blah, 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 blah,
Be
blah.
careful about naming your kids Benny if you're not, if you don't love fat kids.
Or if you hate Ben
Two-time
Simmons.
All-American at Michigan.
Totally forgot about Ben. Well, it's not Benny, it's Ben.
Oh, he was the...
Ben is different. Names have power.
I think he was the guy that was
Adolf.
the first ever known, like, passer in the NFL. Like, successful
wow.
passer. It was
The
either
first quarterback.
him or Hank Greenberg. Or no, Hank Greenberg was a baseball player. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. That's right. He was, like, the first guy in the early, like, dude, I'm talking, like, 20s maybe, I would say.
Pretty cool. How long do you think it took them to figure out, like, how to spiral a football?
I don't know. But this motherfucker threw 20
Yeah.
touchdown passes.
We don't
in,
know,
like,
but we talk about it, and that's the point
1920.
of a
It's wild.
podcast.
I don't know. But yeah.
I'm going to say 2
Benny
seasons.
Freeman, the GOAT.
Well, they did change, like, the football used to be different. And then they, like, made it easier to throw.
It used to be like a pillow, right? Like what you'd find at like a Nike
I think it was just like a...
Actual pigskin.
It was like a soccer ball, but it had lacing at the top.
Didn't they make it with actual pigskin?
Yeah.
I would bet they did.
But then
And then they
I
switched-
think it started off as leather.
Leather? So
Like it was just a big leather ball with like a
Yeah, I
with
feel
a-
the seams.
no, with just like the
laces.
lacing on it, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, and then they switched to animal.
But yeah, Benny Friedman. You know he's Jewish because his last name's
Hey, he's a
Friedman.
Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
All right,
I feel like this list is going to be top heavy.
top heavy.
Yeah.
What do you
Like,
mean by that? I'm
like
an
top
idiot.
2, top 3 are going to be like, we know them.
We'll find out. All right, number 4.
Okay.
I think this might be the only one you'll know from the list. Julian Edelman. I got
Okay.
Julian Edelman at number 4. Everybody knows Julian Edelman. One
Yeah.
of Tom Brady's top targets.
I don't like him.
Had a crazy catch.
I don't like him.
Super Bowl.
Fuck Julian Edelman. All right. I can't believe he caught that shit. He made me depressed for a very long time. He was part of the process. But yes, football player, wide receiver, playoff legend. He was pretty good in the regular season, but he's not a Hall of Famer.
I don't think he's a
all.
Hall of Famer, but he should definitely be like
He had that clutch.
he should be in the Patriots like Ring
Yeah,
of
Ring of Honor,
though.
Patriots. Good for the Patriots.
He was the Robert Horry of football.
Yeah.
Fuck the Patriots. All right. Next guy up might be familiar. Hank Greenberg.
I've heard the name.
Hank Greenberg.
It's football, right?
Hank Greenberg is, I'm pretty sure it's baseball. Yeah, it was baseball. Baseball.
Oh for
baseball.
1. Hit with this.
Baseball. He was nicknamed the Hebrew Hammer.
Ooh.
That's right. The Hebrew Hammer. Hank Greenberg. You already know.
Must have the home run record for Jews.
Probably. I don't know any other Jews hitting home runs because, it's Jew.
The Hebrew.
It's not
Hammer.
even like... But yeah, first...
Got another nickname
First,
for him.
I think he was the first Jew in the Hall of Fame for baseball, just like the other guy
I
was.
just came up with another nickname for him. The Schwitzing Slugger.
Good job.
You shouldn't talk anymore.
But he batted .313 in his career.
And heavy with the toxicity today, huh, guys?
.313, he had 331 home runs.
313 for
We're talking about, he was born in 1911.
Ooh.
All right, 19. This motherfucker was born in 1911. Two-time MVP, Hall of Famer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hank Greenberg coming in at a hot number 3. And then number 1.
Wait, number 2.
No, I mean number... Yeah, no, we're on number 2 right now. Number 2. Sid Luckman.
Oh wait, the quarterback.
Sid Luckman, quarterback. He's also... There's just, like, not many Jews, but he's definitely fucking... He was good as fuck. I actually knew who he was before.
Was he in like Madden once or something?
I think it was, like, Jim Thorpe
How did?
and, like, Sammy Ball.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, Sid... Or Sid Luckman might have been thrown in there. I don't know. But, yeah, led to the Bears. Led 4 championships to the
Wow.
Bears. 4 championships. He was in the NFL... Or not NFL. Yeah, NFL.
Is
And
that-
from 1939 to 1950.
So that's like their guy, their goat.
The
Sid
Bears?
Luckman? Yeah.
No, it's probably like Walter Payton.
Yeah.
But
What did he do?
They got Mike Singletary.
he's
as
one of the
well.
greatest running backs.
Dick
of all time,
Butkus
but
and Mike Singletary.
I don't think they'll like notify Sid Luckman as like the GOAT because of how old it was, but yeah, man, he was a baller. He was a baller.
Sid Luckman.
He was a quarterback, a halfback, a DB. He was playing back then where like it was just like players do whatever the fuck they wanted. All right, number 1. This is clear cut. Number 1 by a mile. The one and only Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher, Sandy Koufax. Whoa. Everybody knows Sandy Koufax.
All right, we gotta hear some career stats.
All right, we gotta go look up the stats though, because I don't just know Sandy Koufax's stats off the top of my head. But yes, he is known as one of the greatest pitchers in MLB history.
Okay.
By the way,
You think that warrants putting him above the second guy? Luck? What was the second guy? Number
Sid
2.
Luckman.
Sid Luckman. That guy got 4 rings.
4 rings in 1940s.
Yeah, but it was like only like 8 teams back then. Or 16.
Yeah, it wasn't that, which is like why Autogram isn't notified as the GOAT, but
It's like Bill Russell rings.
he's literally the GOAT, so.
I mean, he's playing against Plummer. Like, literally. I'm not even joking at this point.
Literally playing against plumbers.
Yeah, let's see if we can find like
They like have the wrenches on the field and
Hall of Fame.
and everything.
Yeah, they got their bags ready right when the game's over.
Off to fix a pipe.
All right,
man,
Hall of
I
Famer
could never.
1972, 7-time All-Star,
So he played in the
1-time
right era.
MVP, 6-time MVP finalist,
Jeez.
and the 3-time Cy Young winner. A 4-time.
Can
in the-
pitchers
in the
still win
finals.
the MVP, or is it only the Cy Young now?
They can still win MVP because I remember last year, DeGrom was like having a nut season before he got hurt, and his ERA was like 0.8. It was some fucking.
I think Ohtani, I guess, was also
It was
in the-
ridiculous.
They are like 90% of the defense.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, winning MVP as a pitcher.
But yeah, Sandy Koufax, the fucking GOAT.
Okay.
The fucking GOAT.
Good list. Good list.
Damn, he's the GOAT.
Okay, which brings us to our last little minority group. The Muzzes.
Yeah, it's a pretty big minority group. A little over almost 3 billion.
All right, John, let's stifle some of that Muzz pride.
All right, so I have a good amount of honorable mentions.
Okay.
So, we'll start off with Imran Khan, one of the greatest cricketers of all time. He was captain of the Pakistan team and led them to their only...
Yeah. You know what? Let me say something about that. Because I originally was researching Hindu athletes, but the problem is like, so there's like so many religions in India. So many Indian athletes that could have made a top 5 list, they're like Muslim. Or even like there's this boxer, Mary Kom. She's like a multi-time medalist. She's Indian, but she went to Catholic school. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you guys are like stealing my athletes from me.
Yeah, no, when I looked up Imran Khan, it said that he grew up in a section where it was Muslim. So he counts as... Like, he's not... I don't think he's really even, like, religious, to be honest. Oh, but he was in Pakistan anyway, so yeah, they're mostly... Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he led them to their only World Cup. Captain. Other honorable mention, Karim Benzema. He won the Ballon d'Or this year, the MVP. The best soccer player in the world.
Wow. And he's an honorable mention.
Ooh,
Well, yeah, and he's out for the
this
World
might
Cup.
get juicy.
Honorable mention also Mohamed Salah, forward for Liverpool. Sadly, Egypt did not make it. Mesut Ozil, he played for Germany. And then Paul Pogba plays for France. So yeah, a lot of soccer players. At number 5, I got Hakeem Olajuwon.
He's a... Wow.
Sorry.
The Dream. I mean, this list is it's pretty stacked. We got a stacked list.
Yeah. Juice's list wasn't so stacked. I'm sorry, guys.
I'll say the women's list was pretty stacked.
That was not stacked.
Well, it's all...
It's all women.
I do
None of them are stacked.
I do get 4 billion people to choose from. So
we only have 44 million more.
Hakeem the Dream, best shot blocker in NBA history, 2-time champ.
Yeah. I mean, I feel
I
like
think
it's
he
just...
snagged an MVP here and there.
Yeah. He's probably like the most complete center. I'm not saying he's the best center, but I feel like he can do everything.
Can he do everything like Jokic?
Jokic ain't got the defense like Olajuwon, no.
No doubt about it.
But yeah, Jokic got the 3-ball. I mean, the 3-ball, it's just like every guy back in the
passing.
90s ain't you can't.
That's true. It was a different time.
I guess the traditional center guy I would want on my team would probably be Olajuwon.
And Olajuwon could space. Like, he hit the middies.
Yeah.
So.
And he's got the post moves.
For days. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we have it for?
I got Zinedine Zidane, one of the greatest footballers of all time, soccer players. He led France to the 1998 World Cup. He is the head coach and manager of Real Madrid now. He's originally Algerian, but he's French. Algerian French. He is non-devout, but he's still he's like me. He's not really that crazy about
Just
it.
chill. Undeniable greatness.
OG
Won a World
chillin'.
Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, he's the best soccer player, Muslim soccer player, ever. So, he kind of set the standard. Number 3, I have Habib Nurmagomedov. Undefeated UFC fighter, champion.
I know I didn't think of him. He definitely...
Pioneer for the sport as well. It's massive among Muslims around the world. And yeah, beat the shit out of McGregor. Still lives in his head. Yeah.
That was number 2, right?
That was number 3.
That was 3. Wow.
I already saw number 1. So
Number 2, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem!
Okay.
The greatest center of all time now. We got 2 Muslim centers.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
I don't know if
Several
Olajuwon
rings.
converted. But Jabbar converted. Lou Alcindor. But yeah.
No, game changer for sure. Then we know who number 1 is.
Yeah, and then number 1 I got Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like Augie.
The GOAT.
That's the thing he said, right? He was talking about me.
Float like a butterfly.
Lost in translation.
But yeah. I mean, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's the original GOAT.
Definitely a super stacked. When you got Hakeem at 5,
Yeah.
that's set up the runway for the rest of them to be good.
Yeah, my 5 was someone no one ever heard of.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. And now we move on to the whites.
Woo! I got a bunch of
All of us made a list.
I got a bunch of
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Helped you find your words there. Okay. You guys throw out your honorable mentions then.
Honorable mentions. I might have to change my honorable mentions. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I got Shaun White.
Okay.
Wayne Gretzky.
I'm gonna
Wow. Whoa.
And then
Gretzky's an honorable mention?
and then George St. Pierre.
Okay, that's fine.
The GOAT.
You have
UFC fighter.
Gretzky. You don't even have Gretzky in your top 5?
He's 6.
Wow.
I debated between 5 and 6, but I went 6.
Okay.
I'm switching a couple around. Hold on.
Okay. Shaun White was also an honorable mention for me.
He was actually in my top 5, but I'm moving to 6 for my honorable mention. Because my name's Sean, and he has red hair, and I have red hair, so it's like, obviously he's a goat.
No biases.
All right, Avi, what's your honorable mentions? Just Shaun White?
Just Shaun White.
Damn, just Shaun White. No, that's fire. I probably have him at 6 now.
I really do honorable.
He was at 5 for me. But my honorable mentions, I got Ted Williams.
Okay.
Does Federer count?
Yeah.
All right, Federer, Larry Bird, and Shaun White.
Wait, Federer counts? Hold on. I've got to rearrange this.
He's from Switzerland. Swiss.
But yeah, those are my 4 honorable mentions.
All right, I'll tell my list.
I don't even know if anyone could beat my top 5, like, for real.
Okay. Okay, so who do you guys have at 5?
Larry Bird.
Bird.
Mickey Mantle.
Okay, I got Bird.
At 5?
I got Bird at
I
5.
had him at 7.
Oh, yeah, I also have Babe Ruth in my honorable mention. There we go.
In your honorable mention?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
So Bird, obviously one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Talk trash.
See, the reason why I put him over Gretzky is just because he did it in a sport. He just did it better than everyone else of what he could do. Like, he maximized his physical capabilities.
Who are we talking about?
Larry Bird.
Oh, okay.
Like, he was just good everywhere. And, I mean, he was also a pioneer for the sport. Kind of kept it going,
Sure, but Gretzky's level of dominance was just... He was definitely also using his abilities to the maximum.
Mm-hmm.
And
what are the accolades for Gretzky? How many titles?
he has, like, untouchable scoring records.
Yeah, it's like insane.
It's like no one will ever beat them.
Yeah, but he was playing against white guys, so that equals plumbers.
White guys are hockey players, though.
No, I respect the pick, though. I respect the pick. I just put Bird just because I feel like he just did more.
Interesting. Okay. And then Mickey Mantle, what'd he do?
What did he do?
Yeah. Baseball, right?
He hit 536 home runs, batted .298 in his career, 2,400 hits. Mickey Mantle, 3-time MVP, Hall of Famer for the Yankees when they were popping. Bro, it's a Mickey Mantle all day.
Mickey Mantle was like the most. It's a cool last name. It's like a celebrity name.
It is a cool name.
Oh my god, Mickey Mantle's here.
Yeah, that sounds like a baseball player. Dictionary.
Mickey
It
Mantle.
doesn't sound like a base. Sounds like a celebrity vampire.
What?
I don't have to explain myself.
He was against pitchers that are plumbers.
Stop.
I gotta rob my shtick.
Roid era.
It was like in the 50s or 40s.
Okay, who do you guys
He was a
have?
small guy. He was 5'11", 195.
Shit. Banger. Who's your number 5?
Bird.
Oh, you had Bird as well?
I had Bird at 5.
Y'all both
Bird up,
had Bird?
Bird up, Bird up.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Okay, number 4.
Tom Brady
Ooh.
at number 4.
Tony Hawk.
Oh, I forgot about Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Oh my god, I still don't think he would make my top 5 though.
No, he wouldn't for me. But,
Because it's fucking skateboarding.
okay, I had Babe Ruth.
At 4?
Babe Ruth at 4.
Y'all are wild with this Babe Ruth shit.
Honestly,
man.
I don't know baseball, but
He's the GOAT of baseball.
It's just that it was a
There
long
you go.
time ago, so
he's
that's
the goat
why.
of baseball.
He's literally the GOAT of baseball.
He's
I
the
don't care
goat
if
of
it's one
baseball.
time. He's the
That was
GOAT
my
of
argument
baseball.
from the start.
He's the GOAT of baseball.
Aaron Judge better.
No.
But Aaron Judge is 62.
Aaron
home
Judge
runs.
can't pitch.
The reason I don't have Tony Hawk is 'cause, like,
Shohei Ohtani,
Shut up.
right.
the reason I don't have Tony Hawk is the same reason I don't have like any golfers on here.
Arnold Palmer.
It's a lemonade guy.
Tiger Woods. Lemonade guy.
Lemonade guy. I didn't know he was a golfer, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like the greatest golfer of all time or something. Or I guess Tiger Woods is like right there too.
Well, it's okay. The reason is like when you're golfing, you don't play against people like you do in other contact sports, right? You're like getting good at this one thing.
Yeah.
It's like who has the best punch versus who's the best boxer.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have the boxer in my top 5 list every time because it's just more pressure and it just takes more. I feel.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I went Bird over Gretzky, like, realistically, because this is hockey versus basketball, and I just, like, yeah, basketball. I just value it more.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But, I mean, Tony Hawk just mauled the competition. And I feel like he's just I did a lot of my list based off, like, how iconic they are as well, and he's just iconic.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Tony Hawk.
What about you, Shawnio? Who do you have at 4?
Tom Brady. He's a bitch. That's why
right.
he's nowhere near number 1. Actually, I should have put him in honorable mention. I'm not even going to lie. Fuck Tom Brady. I fucking hate Tom Brady. I'm a Falcons fan. I fucking hate Tom Brady. I don't give a fuck how many Super Bowls he has. I can go on and on all day about how he's a bitch. But whatever. It's Tom Brady. So what, how many rings? 7?
7.
He's a
Jesus.
bitch. 7 rings, good defense in every single ring he got. Low-key got carried, but 7 rings as a quarterback.
A win is a win.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like him.
Whatever.
Can't deny his clutchness.
And he's white. That's why he's on the list.
Okay. At number 3, I had Brady.
You had Brady at 3.
Brady cracked my top 3.
Who was your number 4?
Babe Ruth.
Okay. Brady, number 3.
7-time ring winner. Recent divorcee.
He's about to be slaughtering them baddies in the offseason. I know. Oh, no.
My number 3, Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
Wayne Gretzky.
We already talked about him.
61
I don't like
NHL records. 61, by the way. 61 records.
I know, but by the time you get past like the 12th, it's like most goals scored.
It's literally most goals in a season, 92. Most goals ever, 894. Most goals including playoffs, 1,016. Most goals in one season including the playoffs, 100. Most goals, 50 games from start of season. I don't know. This is just
Okay, but when you get to like 50, it's like most goals scored while being left-handed, born in May,
most goals in one period.
and
He's the Jerry Rice of hockey. He's just past everyone else.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't think anyone else has that kind of statistical dominance.
I guess his per season stats are also like ridiculous.
Yeah, he's the GOAT of hockey.
But Jerry Rice's per season stats are not on the same par. Jerry Rice played for a very long time.
I mean, except for that one year where they played like 12 games and he had 22 touchdowns.
That was a nasty team, though.
Yeah. But, you know. My number 3, a little biased, but I went Roger Federer. First became world number 1 at the end of the 2003. And what became world number 1 in 2017, 14 years later. The GOAT of tennis. I mean,
No arguments there.
just watch him.
Also, great sense of style.
Yes, he's the most elegant athlete. I could argue he's the most elegant athlete like ever. Just, yeah.
Who are some other people up there? Federer.
Exactly.
Oh, there was one other dude, I'm pretty sure.
This
I don't know his name.
Russell Westbrook. OBJ.
Yeah, see? You're proving my point for me. There you go.
All right, sweet.
Well, he just has that. He just has the like billionaire fucking.
He's Swiss, so it's just
playboy.
like that Swiss mentality. Like, he's just cool.
Constantly getting out of Lamborghinis for some reason.
I don't think I've ever seen him get out of Lambo, but he's always wearing
He drives a
fucking
fucking Civic, probably.
Taking 10s.
he's wearing
on dates.
diamond Rolexes.
Yeah.
Rollies. He's got a lake house worth $100 million.
Yacht collection.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Respect.
Hmm?
On to number 2.
On to number 2.
Before we do number 2, I hope everybody's number 1 is the same. Because when I say this player, there's only one other player of anything that I haven't said. All right, number 2, Babe Ruth. I really hope all of our number 1s are the same. That low key is like you're an idiot. Babe Ruth, yeah, pitcher, hitter, GOAT of baseball. Next,
Okay, well, you're gonna be disappointed.
because you know exactly what my number 1 is.
I do, and that's my number 2, Michael Phelps.
No way, you're an
Phelps, that's
idiot. Who is number 1 for you?
You'll see.
Ridiculous. That's not Michael
You'll
Phelps.
see. If you remember what I said, though, you knew who my number 1 is.
Dude, the most decorated Olympian
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
Olympian, where every
That's right.
athlete in the world
it's correct. I
comes
have him
together
at number 2.
all the time, and they play each other, and he always wins every time.
Yep. Yep.
My number 2 is a guy we've already talked about, Tom Brady.
Boo.
It's just his dominance.
He's
He's got 7 rings, man. I can't.
dominance.
His longevity is just unmatched. He's just he's so clear the GOAT. He's just the Michael Jordan.
The
Football.
LeBron.
Shut up.
Well, longevity.
He's got more rings in football than LeBron does in
Although
basketball.
Jordan did have a really long career.
No, he didn't.
Jordan played until when did he get drafted? Like
Played in
80.
85, then he retired at the end of the 93-94 season. Missed 2 years. Played from 96 to 99. Then he retired for 3 years.
Yeah, like a solid 13
Yeah.
13 years, yeah. And then he was still in his prime.
Yeah. I mean, when he retired with the Bulls the last time, yeah, he still probably could have. They could have maybe won a title the next year, honestly. But
Yeah.
When he
I know
came back with
Scotty
those-
was looking a little shaky.
yeah. But yeah.
Okay. So I had Phelps,
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth,
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. So you guys both had Phelps at 1?
J.J. Watt.
Alex Caruso.
Drew Timmy.
Kevin Herter.
I do have Michael Phelps at number 1.
Michael Phelps is number 1, bro.
International.
There's absolutely no way you have someone over Michael Phelps.
I had Wayne Gretzky
At number 1?
at number 1.
Over Michael Phelps.
Over Michael. Going back to this
Does Gretzky have any gold medals?
this little golf metaphor.
Does Gretzky have gold medals?
You see, but Michael Phelps, it's just an international stage. It's the Olympics. He's competing against...
Yeah, it is the Olympics, but
How many people realistically play hockey?
Okay, sure. Not many, but the people who do play, it's super competitive. No matter where you go, like right, you got Russians playing, Canadians playing. Those Nordic,
Okay.
fucking, those Northern European countries.
0 gold medals as a player. What a bum.
Yeah, boo-hoo.
I mean, realistically, every country swims except for the African ones.
I'm not responding to that.
I'm just gonna laugh.
I'm a Senegal fan, so pissed off that they lost
Michael
today.
Phelps.
Yeah, Michael Phelps, the GOAT.
Michael Phelps is the GOAT. He is the GOAT white human being ever. Michael Phelps. Shut up.
I feel like someone will...
And his name's Michael. How white is that?
I feel like someone will eventually be as good as Michael Phelps. I don't think anyone will ever...
Not true.
I don't know.
You're not going to see it, bro.
I don't know if
think
that's
we'll see it.
dominant. Like, what's the second most gold medals all time?
Literally Katie Ledecky.
She's a female. It doesn't count. It's irrelevant.
It's white athletes.
I don't care.
It's white athletes.
I don't care.
Katie Ledecky could literally overtake Michael Phelps.
Oh,
as
notice
the
how he
greatest.
didn't.
How many gold medals?
Wait, hold on. Notice how we didn't have any females on this list. Is Katie Ledecky going to pass Larry Bird? No. But guess what? She's a white athlete, and we didn't have her on our list. We didn't have a single female on our list. You know why? Because all these men could
She has
smoke
10.
them.
She has 10 medals.
Phelps at 22, 23.
7 gold, 3 silver. Ledecky's just getting started, dude.
She's not just getting started. She's
She's
been in
not
the
just
game
getting
for like.
started.
Well, you
8
realize the
years.
Olympics are every 4 years, so it's not like she's...
Yeah, you have to understand. He got 20 something.
She's only got like probably 2 more Olympics left.
Yeah, you think she's gonna drop 12 more medals and 2 more Olympics?
If she drops 12 more, then she's making the top 5 list, for sure.
Yeah, for female.
For all time.
Stop, bro. Phelps is a man. Sports are for men.
Bro, Michael Phelps competed in the Olympics at 15.
15.
He passed the Olympic trials at 15.
And?
He beat former Olympians at 15 years old.
15, bro. His dick was still growing. At 15.
This is true.
That is true.
It is true. Well, Katie Ledecky is 25.
Good for her.
Wait, so
That's
when did...
10 years older
The
than
next
Michael
Olympics
Phelps.
are in
Wasn't she
2
in the-
years.
Wow, she's already going to be 27. And she's double-digit medals behind Phelps.
How many medals can she realistically win in 1 year? Max, like 6?
2012?
She's been in 2 Olympics, so...
So she was 12 plus 3. No. Wait,
Stop.
no idea.
Wait, her first Olympics was 2012?
12? Yeah.
Is that what it was, 2012?
When
And
she
she's
was-
20... How old
She was
how old
born in 1997, so 3 years plus 12. When she was 15.
Yeah, but
Her
that's,
first Olympics was when she was 15.
nah, but that's
Also-
women. That doesn't compare to men. 15 it
doesn't
No,
Why does it
because
compare to men?
Did you see Coco Gauff at 15 beat Venus Williams? Like, see her at Wimbledon? Like, it happens more in female sports. I mean, good for them. That's crazy, but like,
Did Coco
a
Gauff
grown man, like,
did
there's
Coco Gauff
not
stay
much.
dominant?
Is
There's
different.
not much variation from a 15-year-old female to a 25-year-old female than there is to a 15-year-old male
physically
to a 25-year-old male.
Physically, the development for a girl, like, they're almost like already physically developed. at
10
15.
years of physical development from 15 to 25 is insane.
Like, imagine yourself at 15.
Imagine a 15-year-old in the NFL. He's getting fucked every play. Every single play he's getting fucked.
I mean, okay, you want to keep Gretzky up there, but I mean, I don't appreciate the Phelps hate, man. I don't know.
I'm not hating.
I don't know. Or maybe you're just a Ledecky sexual.
Yeah, you probably...
Who knows?
You would have sex with her.
Who knows if Phelps does the same thing?
Talking all that crap, but she's not even on
If
your
like
top
you got beat
white-
up in swimming
white
or
list.
something.
If you got what?
If you got beat up in swimming or something. What about mental toughness? You have to be super mentally tough
For what?
to play hockey. More so than you have to be. Obviously, you have to be mentally tough for swimming, but you have to be way more mentally tough in hockey.
You have to be physically more tough in hockey.
Yeah, true. This is true. You ever see like a swimmer, like a really good try to play like a land sport?
No.
Dude, it's like
It's because they're focused on swimming.
it's like watching like a slime.
Well, have you ever seen McGregor? Have you ever seen McGregor shoot a basketball? Or throw a ball in general? He looks gay when he does it. Like his elbows in, he looks all stupid.
I'm talking about like I used to swim, and I don't know, something about being in the water. Like when you train to move in the water, you just get worse at land stuff.
You think so?
Yeah, there's
I
swimmers.
trained for an Ironman and I was fine.
Well, you were doing other things, right?
Okay, you're right.
There were swimmers, right? That like they were super good. I mean, they were like amazing swimmers, and then they couldn't do like 7 push-ups. And I'm just like, what are you?
At
How does
age?
this?
At
Why
what
doesn't this
age?
translate?
At what age?
Why doesn't this translate?
At what age?
This is in high school.
7 push-ups.
I don't know.
I feel like that's an
But
irrelevant
swimming like
stat.
gears your
I
body
think-
differently.
I think Michael Phelps can pump out a good 70 push-ups in a row.
Oh, for sure.
All right, yeah, that's cool.
Maybe not anymore. I don't know what he looks like. He might just be taking it easy.
Probably more than 70.
In a row?
Yeah.
I mean, his cardio is
70's
probably
a lot.
insane. Yeah, no, yeah, 70 is a lot. He could probably hold a plank, though, for, like, a while. Especially his lankier build and his endurance. Probably, like, 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Actually, maybe even longer. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Our next list should be top 5 physical athletes ever. Just physically. Top 5
Physically.
athletes ever. Well, I mean, I already have I already know my number one.
What, LeBron?
Bo Jackson.
Oh.
For just, like, physical athlete.
I might put Tyson above him.
Nah. Mike Tyson ain't running a 4-1.
You just scored a touchdown, by the way.
Oh, you
For
mean
your
you mean like
No, not like accomplishments. Like physical, like physically.
just like athletic,
Yeah.
strong. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, no, Mike Tyson's up there though. He's crazy, but Bo Jackson.
Well, tell me about it because I don't know. Like,
Bo Jackson supposedly ran a 4.
It's all supposedly, though.
4-1, but from multiple sources, like people, like multiple dudes will tell you, multiple coaches will tell you, they timed him at like 4:09, 4-1.
I don't believe the 409. I don't even think that's humanly possible, but...
One of the coaches did say 419.
409?
Where they clocked him.
I hear
40-yard
418.
dash?
I hear 418. 418, I think, is the most common one.
you think like Usain Bolt could do a 4.9?
No, because Usain Bolt takes way longer to, like...
Pick up, yeah, he has to pick up power.
You don't think like a world class runner who
These are world-class runners. They literally... I don't think you understand.
Bro, Bo Jackson is insane.
The
I mean,
40
he was an MLB All-Star as well.
The 40-yard dash record for the NFL is the record for everything. It's not like some track guys out there running 405s. Like, trust me.
Bro, Byron Jones still holds the record for like the broad jump in the world
Over
record.
12 feet.
The world record is held by just like a guy who is not even in the league anymore.
So for the same reasons, I'd put Wilt Chamberlain up there on that list.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
He's insane.
He's crazy.
They say
He ran track too. Yeah, he was
yeah.
great.
the 48-inch vertical is a myth, though. It was like around
48's believable, though.
huh
That's believable. 48.
inch vertical.
Zion is 45.
I know, and that's like insane.
I know. So why can't we believe this dude who scores 100 points and does all this other shit to have a 48?
No, the NBA like record for vert is Zion actually 45?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't think that's.
I think he has the highest vertical in the NBA at 45 inches. Off the top of my head, that's what I'm pretty sure.
I thought there was like some random guy at the combine that like went loco and did a 46.
It is 45. Jordan was 48.
Woohoo!
So
But
Zion's 45.
I watched the video. Wilt wasn't 48. It was like low 40s at best,
Whatever.
I mean, he can reach farther.
which is still crazy. 48.
I mean, yeah, MJ and LeBron are right up there too, physically.
Trying to think.
Deion Sanders is up there.
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, Julio, honestly, oh my god.
Julio.
I mean, I just think Bo Jackson's better than he's just a freak. You gotta watch his documentary. Like, he was an MLB All-Star at the same time he was an NFL running back. He broke a bat over his head.
Damn.
Oh,
He was blasting home run. Like, he blasts home runs.
Deion Sanders. Another guy.
Deion Sanders was built.
He
Almost
played
got
a
his jersey today.
played a football game and a baseball game in 24 hours.
Probably one of the most agile, maybe the most agile football player ever. Oh, yeah. Usain Bolt. He's definitely done that.
Usain Bolt.
Gotta throw in a couple of strongmen. Those dudes that just like lift 1,000 pounds.
But I want like natural.
They can't do anything other than lift.
Go, what
Those
about Usain
that way.
Bolt? What can he do besides
I didn't say
That's why I'm
Usain
saying.
Bolt.
That's why I'm saying Bo Jackson's number one. You could put Bo Jackson like almost everywhere.
any sport?
Yes. Track. He could run track. Easy.
Patrick Mahomes. I said it. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes will be the GOAT by the end of his career.
He's literally the GOAT right now.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Like I said
player.
earlier, fuck Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes can do everything better than Tom Brady. Everything. Not one thing can Brady. There's not one thing Brady can do better than
I will
Patrick
say
Mahomes.
this: if Mahomes gets 3 rings, I will probably put him over. I might put him over Brady.
4 straight.
Just
AFC
because he
championships.
carries so much offensive load.
He's insane.
But if he gets 4 rings, I think he'll tie him with Brady if he has 3. If he gets 4, I think he passes Brady in my list.
When's the next time we're gonna see like somebody get 4 rings? I wonder. Pretty stacked league.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be Allen, Mahomes, and Burrow probably just battling it out.
I don't think Allen will ever get a ring.
Oh, I think he's getting one this
I
year.
think he's going to be one of those great guys who never get a ring.
Like the Dan
Like
Marino.
a Barry Sanders or like a... Yeah, Dan Marino.
Because Dan Marino, like, everyone would say he has, like, the prettiest throw. Like, he's the most talented, like, thrower of a football.
The Chiefs are the only thing in the way of the Bills. Like, the Chiefs have an injury one season. Like Mahomes' injury. Mm-hmm. Bills Super Bowl.
Bro, no, I would want to go to the NFC. The AFC is just a madhouse, though.
Yeah, there's a lot you have to go through. And plus, dude, the Bills... Are the Bills even, like, number 1 in their division? No, it's
Miami.
It's the Dolphins. The Bills got to play an extra game.
If the Chiefs had lost yesterday, it would have... I think Miami might have been the 1 seed. The Titans
Who's
are
the 1 seed right now? Is it the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chiefs. Chiefs are... I love Patrick Mahomes.
It would be fun to see, like, Miami get the 1 seed or something. Or Tennessee. Actually, no, Tennessee sucks. Like, they're good, but
they
they're
started off the year so bad. I was convinced that they were the worst team in the NFL.
I mean, they're just beating like mid teams. They're just better than the mid teams.
Still, but they got like shit on by a really good team early on, or a really bad team early on.
Jacksonville, I think.
They lost like
It was 0-24 or something.
It was bad loss. I remember it was a very bad loss.
I mean, they got Derrick Henry on the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry kind of got slowed down.
Derrick Henry, that's another one.
Oh yeah.
Derrick motherfucking Henry. This motherfucker in high school literally was sucking dudes' dicks every single day.
He was what?
While he was getting his dick sucked by the most prettiest woman ever. That's what he was doing in high school.
No, I know.
You got a source for this?
My source.
Schefter.
No source needed. This motherfucker was rushing for 500 yards in a single game in high school. That's all you need. You don't think he was getting his dick sucked after that game?
Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. I'm focused on the first part where he was sucking everyone else.
Yeah, nobody gave a fuck. It's not going to be surface.
I mean, I think Tyreek Hill should be up there as well.
Tyreek Hill.
Just his football ability combined with the speed. I mean, I think he's
I think he's faster than Bo Jackson.
I think he has the burst compared to Bo. Bo might have the longer distance run. I mean, Bo just has... I feel like Bo has the burst, but Tyreek just has the... He's just smaller.
Yeah. With that, I think it's a good time to wrap up. Well, thank you, special guest Sean Bieferman.
That's me.
For joining our podcast today. And
Michael Phelps. Go.
We'll see you guys next time on... Oh, by the way, right now our best name for the pod is Penguins Against Humanity. Yeah.